Now, others have testified that the military is stonewalling these efforts. But next week, more UAP hearings said to be planned up on Capitol Hill by members of the House Oversight Committee. They have also, or at least one of them, has hired the UFO whistleblower David Grush to help with the investigation. Grush alleged that the Pentagon has been operating a secret UFO retrieval program. And this week, the Missouri Congressman Eric Burleson, who has spearheaded congressional efforts on UAPs, spoke to him a few weeks ago, as you see there. He told us that next week will be crucial.
It's going to be the most focused and intense UAP, UFO investigation week that I've had. We're going to be having meetings with AARO. We're going to have an open hearing to the public.
Here now with what we can expect, potentially, NewsNation investigative journalist Ross Coulthart. Ross, it is always nice to see you, sir. Thanks for being with us tonight here on the Hill. You've got a big special. We'll get into that in a second. But I wonder what you think, if anything, what we might learn next week if this hearing at the House Oversight Committee ends up coming forward.
Good evening, Blake. Well, I can tell you the thing I'm most interested in is the very thing that you and I won't get to hear about, because what's significant about next week is that for the first time, we may very well be getting the first time that David Grush is put into a SCIF, into a secure compartmented information facility where he can give evidence in detail to the members of the committee for the first time under oath. And this is where the opportunity will come for the members of Congress to actually hear properly for the first time the full details of what David Grush knows. He's already given evidence about it to the Senate Armed Services Committee and the Senate Intelligence Committee, but this is an opportunity for those members in the House who now have the security classification clearances to hear it, and David Grush has got his clearance to be able to give it, and so we're going to get the opportunity for that hearing to happen.
So do you think Grush in that environment, so up here, as Ross laid out, in Washington, there's areas where you just can't talk about information, and they set up these SCIFs so that lawmakers or whoever go in and it's secure, right? And so as Ross outlines, basically that's when Grush is going to be able to go in with the members of the committee and sort of talk about some things. Do you think that blows the doors wide open, or is it just incremental at that point?
It's always going to be incremental. At the same time as there are a lot of members, Anna Paulina Luna, as the chairman of this Transparency Committee, are trying to push the doors open. You've also got a huge resistance back from the intelligence community and the Pentagon. So it's a kind of a funny game right now. Everybody knows the known knowns are known. The big issue is, will you and I get the opportunity to see them and hear them? And that's what's playing out next week.
What's your best guess on that? Because we had our NewsNation DDHQ poll, Ross, just from last week, and this was I thought, the most fascinating thing from it. Is the U.S. government hiding UFO information? 44% of the country say yes. It was about half of those who are Gen Z, basically like 30 and under. So the public wants more.
They sure do. And look, if the volume of interest that we have at NewsNation in this issue is any indication, the public want answers. And so a lot of people are looking to the new administration, to President Trump, to take a lead on this. And it's very interesting because we've now got former Senator Marco Rubio, Secretary of State, and now National Security Advisor. He's now in the prime position as somebody who has previously pushed for transparency on this issue to ask the hard questions of the intelligence establishment. So the ball is very much in the new administration's court. We're looking to the new president to take the lead.
You optimistic?
Yeah, I am. I actually really am. I'm getting good feelings from people in the administration. I do think that there is an intent to get to the bottom of this. You've got Tulsi Gabbard in DNI, Director of National Intelligence, Nash Patel in FBI. There is a secret FBI investigation ongoing into allegations of criminality and illegality. They are taking this seriously, commendably, for the first time in decades.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.